1 comes out, and it's fine. In fact, it's funny, this whole thing around Unreal Engine 5 comes up after I got done playing through Sword of the Sea for the second time. That is an Unreal Engine 5 game, or Unreal Engine game, and it's fine. It looks way different than most of the Unreal games that you see, because they go for like that realistic look, and it almost at times looks like they're just pulling pre-made assets and inserting them with like a slight twist, right? So that's why they start all looking pretty similar. Sword of the Sea looks super different. It's giant squid, so they have like the looks like a Journey. Yeah, and it plays like Tony Hawk mixed with SSX mixed with Journey. That's what it plays like. Right. And it's 2.5 hours long, something like that. But I played through it twice. I put like a little more than 4 hours into it because there was like a new game plus, and you beat it in less 2 hours. You get more stuff, and the idea is you play through it a couple of times. But it runs really well. It looks awesome, and it's Unreal Engine. So then I see Metal Gear Solid 3, this remake, come out, and it's like night and day. It's like Unreal Engine's getting in the way of everything. So when they were showing the frame rate, and I'm sitting here with the PS5 Pro right there. It was $700, right? And I go, the base PS5 runs better. That's not good. That's weird. So that's I told you I had good experience with the Pro and bad experiences. This is kind of like, this might be one of the bad ones. My thing is like, you know, I've seen like videos pop up from like Mutahar and Asmongold about, you know, Unreal Engine 5 being problematic. But like, what's the actual reason? Because you have to imagine that like, is it because it's super easy to use, but companies aren't taking the time to have it optimized, or like, because I'm not a fucking game designer or game developer or anything like that, so I don't fucking know, but I know there's a lot of engineers.
Fisk.
Give your opinion. I don't know enough about game development in that aspect, like particular engines, to, you know, but I know if, you know, I see 2 Frostbite games on the Switch too, and it seems like both of them are having issues, even though one hasn't come out yet, but from what I've heard, the other one's having issues. Then I'm going to assume that it's, you know, there's something with adapting Frostbite to Switch 2. With Unreal Engine 5, it just seems like, you know, because Mafia, the old country, was an Unreal Engine 5 game, and you have people said, oh yeah, there's new frame rate issues and frame rate pacing issues with this game. So it's like, what is the problem here? Why are we not trying to figure out why this is a thing before shipping our games?
The optimization. I mean, that would be, I would guess that optimization is just trying to also hit certain graphical levels while we get that to a user frame. That would hit Metal Gear Solid be a nice looking game, you know, so they're trying to hit a certain graphical level overall, but they're also trying
Captain Watanabe.
Did you take him down yet?
No. We're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
If you don't have as many things, depends on what type of video you're editing, Bill. Not your videos.
I hate editing. It's the bane of my existence.
I know, editing sucks.
Sometimes I just completely forgets to ripple edit, just leave the whole segments of him not talking. No, I've been better about that now. I've been better. Yeah.
Hello?
Parker, where are you?
No, like,
You must run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
No,
Yes.
stopping.
Sorry.
My,
Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in
Okay,
soon.
hold on. I gotta
Promise.
follow this fucking idiot. I've actually
Better
never
wrap this
watched
up quick
an
and get to my
Asmongold
real
video,
job.
But in my video where I'm showing Unreal Engine 5 problems, as I'm scrolling through, Asmongold's video is one that pops up. So that's how I knew he made a video on this. I do not watch video game content
Looks like
on
Yuri called in the
YouTube,
cavalry.
especially modern stuff. I'll watch some retro stuff. God, you're so fucking... Because I don't want to watch somebody talking about something that I'm going to talk about. Like, what's the point of that? Like,
need more backup.
it doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Officers under fire.
In my PC physical
Bring in the hammer.
video in like 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes, I see Sean with a comment. I'm like, what the world? Yeah, because I'm never gonna make a video about big box PC games in 2025 because I've never owned a single big box PC game. My big box PC games were a thing I had a PC. So, you know. The Unreal Engine 5, everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on here because it's going to keep happening probably. UE5, just Unreal Engine, because we'll get 6 eventually. It's just, it's easier to justify making a game when that's an engine you're going to use since you've built an engine.
Morning, guys. Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm?
That general tool, that general use.
I gotta warn you.
Everyone's just trying to pick and choose from.
I'm feeling punchy today.
Some use cases better than others, but you also have, as OJ mentioned, a lot of developers of varying skill level using this thing, and just some better than others.
This doesn't look good.
But the thing that is crazy to me is these games are already to a certain graphical level that I think most people are pretty happy with where we are now. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really seen anyone go, man, I wish this hair was even better. And we had
Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
Yesterday, day before, where it was hair follicles, and was it Indiana Jones or something? It was a little better.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
And everyone's like, what?
Almost done here. You?
What are we doing?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the...
Company's priorities seem to lie. You know, it's kind of
Okay,
like
Yuri.
the ray
All done.
tracing thing.
What's happening?
Have we really fearing ray tracing? Oh, I mean, what did it do
Yuri?
to generate?
Yuri!
Who cares about ray tracing? Like, I would rather have a game that looks really good,
I
1080
knew Fisk wouldn't go
60,
quietly.
than a game that looks amazing, can go up to 4K, but the frame rate fluctuates all throughout. And obviously it depends on the style, like a turn-based RPG. Who gives a fuck about the frame rate of that or something like that? But when we're talking about action games or sports games or something like that, the frame rate is important in those games because it affects how the game feels when you play it. And if it's all over the place, it's going to affect how it feels when you play the game. And
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
It's the day, Willie.
Ray tracing, though, has been, I think it's been 5 or 6 years.
Heads up.
Maybe even longer. We've been talking about that, making an impact.
Hey, where you going?
And it just hasn't materialized.
Yeah.
Like, this entire direction.
I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this. I'm not thrilled. He says FGS looks like it lost its soul. I'm not really super thrilled with some of the character redesigns. Like Colonel Volgan, I don't know. He just looks
Sorry to
kinda
break it to
weird.
you, but you do
And,
not
like,
got this, buddy.
I think I need to see him, like, you know, in maybe an act. I gotta
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
This looks,
Enough
I
talk.
don't know, just kind of side by side. It shows like original versus the new thing. I'm sure it's looking
I guess this is what they call a hostile
But,
workplace.
you know, it is disappointing that there seems to be an issue with the performance of it, no matter where you play. Yeah, I mean, as good as the PS2 one looked, it still left something to the imagination with certain scenes. Just kind of the way you would interpret it. Like, they should have scene.
Down!
That
Get
tunnel
those
light
shooters out.
in the graveyard. Tunnel light was big ships, all that. There was some kind of river of imagination with the artistic style that they had, right? It was, you can't quite make everything out, but in your mind you kind of piece it together. Whereas they showed the new screenshot,
I think that's all of
and
them.
it looked very clean, I guess, would be the way to
Come on,
describe
come on.
it. I don't know. It didn't look as...
They shut the elevators down.
Yeah,
Take the stairs.
This is a little of its charm. But, you know, we'll see.
I prefer a more direct approach.
The story is still rock solid. Have they shown, because I didn't watch any of the reviews, the inventory for, like,
Spider-Man,
healing
status.
yourself?
Heading to
Do
the
you
upper
still,
floors,
like, have to
hoping
pull up a
nobody
separate
turns on the
menu
elevators.
to do that? Or
Our
does it
choppers
come
are
up
taking
right
fire.
or anything?
Looks
'Cause I
like
was
Fisk
wondering,
has
'cause,
armed
like,
men on
if you
every
think about
floor.
it, the camo system
desperate.
and the healing system
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
definitely kind of sucked you
find
out of the
him and
original
this.
game a little bit because
Not
you
yet.
have to open up
We
a
just
menu,
picked up chatter.
choose
They're
your
wiping
camo,
all their data servers.
you know,
We need that evidence if we
choose
want to put him away
how to
for
heal
good.
yourself, you know,
Okay,
go through
server
the
room
steps
it
and
is.
stuff like that. I do wonder if they
Call from May.
did
Better
anything
answer.
to sort of speak that.
Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
Yeah, that's all.
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Hostiles, next floor up.
That's my cue.
Spider-Man.
I just kind of want to see for the first time played out, Res. I did look at one review for a minute, and they just started throwing all this cool stuff at it. I'm like, good. I'm gonna play this guy, so I don't need to see all this stuff. So I read some of the
Spoiling the whole game.
Hold him so he can't jump around.
Start just showing all the different bosses. So I'm like,
Flanking!
Hey, shout outs to Digital Foundry. Everything they showed was in like the first 5 minutes of the game. I was like, all right, cool, thank
They
you.
actually do a pretty good job of that, not spoiling stuff.
Yeah, they like talk about most like the first encampment and stuff you get to, and then showed footage of. I mean, if frame rate's dropping there, and then you think about some of the craziness that happens later on. I can only imagine. Yeah, like the end scene. What the fuck is gonna happen with the Shagahad and shit? What are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? That's like extra real. That's man. I will.
These performance patches, maybe there'll be some patches that come out that help out with it.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of like, it's like you get fucked for supporting the game and getting it on Circana/NPD. Like, oh, you're the fools for buying it on day one, and then little fucking Johnny Shithead comes along 3 months later, buys it for $50 instead of $70, and then he gets the premium version. It's kind of like,
Why can't it be Johnny Shit? Why can't it be? Why is it gotta be on that for waiting a little bit?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it feels weird how like early adopters for a lot of AAA games are the ones that get fucked, especially like the early access shit too. Like, oh, you bought the $100 edition? Well, I mean, there's gonna be bugs and stuff. Sorry. It's like, what do you mean sorry?
You can log in on the server, and then this patch kills all your save files. Have fun with it.
The worst is with that the Star Wars Outlaws where you erase your save file.
Your save file.
They were doing you a favor though, because they didn't want you to finish the game.
I wonder how people just said, screw it, I'm good.
Which is you were like 13 hours in that game. And the last hour and a half or so of the game was actually like by far the best part. I was like, wow, this fucking feels like a Star Wars game for once. But they tucked it away at the very end because everything else is just, don't buy that Switch 2 version. I'm telling you right now. There's a reason why they're not showing you it. The only footage of it that exists was in that IGN Developer Direct that it was extended, and they showed 10 seconds of gunplay, and it was like you could count the frames on your fingers. Save your money.
Bounds are gonna hit.
Oh yeah,
another video of them. Yeah,
but I'm sure there'll be those Nintendo Twitter accounts. Oh, the game looks fine. Runs great. What are you talking about? Okay.
Awesome. We can play this on the go.
Well, this isn't the first time. I mean, this isn't Virtuo's first go around here. They just did Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered. And that was a whole thing at launch. So there we go again with Metal Gear. Man, Unreal Engine is that's gonna be something I gotta deal with for a while. I'm trying to think. I mean, I know with the 360 and the PS3, I think people tend to forget what frame rate we played games at back then.
No, John, you're wrong. It's these systems are not strong enough to handle these games. You gotta stop making excuses. We need stronger systems. We do. Plain and simple.
The best part is a lot of the people who deal with this stuff are actually on the PC, and they have like a 4090 or something.
No, these people need stronger PCs. These PCs suck.
Nah, we'll just fix it. We always do.
We need
it is
6090
really
graphics cards. Let's just go up more numbers, please.
There you go. It is really weird that optimization just feels like it's gotten just worse. Like almost across the board.
What'd you say?
Optimization has gotten worse. It feels like, especially on the PC side. The PC side is crazy right now. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
No, it's not. You're just making excuses.
On PC, I mean, I feel like every time a game comes out, like Monster Hunter Wilds was insanity for a lot of people. Evan, you said you didn't really have any issues with it, but people were like posting videos of what was happening with. I mean, these PCs must have been like $2,000 with some of the specs they were posting. You know, they had the 4080 or the 5080 or something.
Not strong enough.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these.
It's kind of the trick though, because it's like with PC, it's well, what's your processor, what's your board? It's just there's so many different infrastructures that have to then output the game. It's like, all right, I get it, but then when you start hearing consoles are like not holding 15 frames, and some things you're like, all right, something's real. That's what's actually wrong. Is that you had one thing here, you had one system to aim for. It's not like everyone who has a PS5 has 20 different PS5s. So
yeah, then when Death Stranding 2 comes out, game runs great.
Oh yeah.
Looks awesome. No issues with that game. So that's the problem. It's
Lucky draw. Look at the draw on that one.
it's so hard to know with a game now when it comes out how it's going to perform.
Who made that? Kojima?
So think of it as like a TV ad with a catalog component where I can choose on the Roku app and immediately it's going to send me a text that comes from Roku and it just says, hey, basically you just watch this and we're going to want to make sure that you get this. You can create your background color, you can sort of customize your thing, it might be subscribed.
So hard to know with a game now when it comes out how it's going to perform.
Who made that? Kojima? Does he make games?
Yeah, the Decima engine now is showing that it's pretty good, I guess. So,
well, in certain people's hands, we'll see if other people start using it.
Well, like Guerrilla with Horizon is good. So they might want to just start using Decima for more stuff at Sony at this rate. Now this is looking with Unreal out here.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Man, you can go over here and see if. Oh, there it is. What Pyro says, what piece specs is John in the game? Also, do you prefer gaming on your PC or your PS5 Pros? I vote PC unless it's a bad port. Recently, it's been more PS5 Pros. A lot of these PC ports have been pretty bad.
I don't know.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence of that.
I do have a beefy one back there that I use for emulation. It's actually stronger than my main PC, but my main PC has everything on it, so I just use this.
Yep. I have
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
Something. I don't know what I have. It's like
I should look for a sneaky
got
way.
like a lot of RAM and shit, but I don't remember. I bought it a couple years ago. But I don't really play on it, so yeah. I mean, I got Steam and I got all some stuff that I've played on it before, but I'd rather play my Switch 2 or my PS5 to be honest.
I got a cool PS5 Pro. I've got a PC and a Switch 1 that's covered in dust, and that's about it.
It's like my own private adventure.
Let's see your rolls right now.
This may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
3080 in this
Wants
one.
everything erased. Can't make it delete any bad
The one that I use for just editing and things, which I play mostly on anyway, but I don't have tons of problems.
So cute when they're oblivious.
Really, I'm not pushed by AAA companies to want to buy those games. I play a ton of indie. The groups of people who are not thinking of the arms race of visuals in games that just causes frame rates to crash. People who actually, try to put out a fun game that runs well. That's about it.
I got a 3080 Ti. I have an i9 13900K and 128 gigabytes of RAM. Because why not?
I was about to say that nerd. You trying to take over the world? Dexter.
All the RAM.
You're a nerd for clicking checkboxes on how to build PC.
If you just if you just right click your Windows icon and hit system, it'll just tell you your specs.
It just tells you.
Still a nerd.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
You didn't do that. You knew exactly what you had without clicking.
Don't let him near the console!
No, I did. I right-clicked it. Just I was thinking of the right CPU specifically.
Stall him! The system's still perfect!
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Windows button. But,
Here we go.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
I'm not upgrading.
I'm surprised it didn't do it on the Xbox when you were looking.
It keeps trying to, and I hit cancel.
Let's see just how good their security
It'll just do it at night when you're not paying attention.
Oh, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Turn it on and you don't know where you are. Surprise. Yeah, basically. It'll surprise you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
Who has the DVD burner hooked up? I have. I do. That's a Blu-ray burner. Blu-ray.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
That's not DVD, Dingus.
Blu-ray burner. It burns Blu-ray.
Get that door down now!
Cool Rip says RGT Fire shirt. What up, guys?
Destroy everything.
DC Batman says.
I'm in Look around.
I've been off for 2 days. I took Friday and Saturday off.
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Get some support going.
Without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant. It'll be your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fisk. Almost sad to see it end. Well, Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sending in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
You want me to play the game? He thinks that like every single one of his viewers is gonna show up on every stream and just give him money. And it's like, you do realize like people sometimes have like things to do, so they're not like necessarily gonna do there. No, they don't. It's not like their life revolves around.
It's the king.
Clear. Move up. Says, what's up, everyone? How can I join so RGT?
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan.
At work. This
sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Thanks for Ryan. Gonna get mad at that, but shout out, man. Thanks for supporting John.
Pickle Rick says, what's the next NSO
Everyone clear out!
We're getting
Evacuate the buildings!
Action Hero.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Split. But what's after that?
I'll find them.
Split. But what's after that? Maybe something, you know, we've been due for a good Game Boy Advance game.
We've been due for a lot of older games. It seems like they forget that they have like other systems.
Game Boy Advance. That's
like randomly.
I'll let you. When you're free, get out fast. If you can walk, help me in. Got it?
We're not gonna Mario Paint was like super random too. So
Go. Secret Intelligence says everyone delete one. PlayStation, Xbox, and then PC, then rank them.
So delete 1 of 4 and then rank them.
Delete one of them and then rank 4.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
Just delete one.
The universe is
Spider-Man,
deleting
it's
the
Yuri.
Xbox.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. My choppers took a beating. We didn't hit the ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
I guess the entire
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
I'd have to say DC.
The entire
Get rid of where it all started, I feel.
I feel like the entire history, like going all the way back to the
Wait, just never happened.
Because Doom, you know, they had Doom and stuff, and Quake.
I don't think that would retroactively cause other things to not happen, though. I think it would just be.
Are we talking about the gaming market or just the whole thing in general? Because I don't think you get most of the motherboards unless PCs are actually.
Yeah, I think that what they mean is that just PC and all the games on PC can disappear, but there would still be all the stuff that happened because of PC. It's not like it would erase others. It's so boring. No, so it wouldn't be like a chain effect. It would just be like, hey, this is just gone right now, and then everything else still exists.
Yeah, How are you gonna get rid of the Xbox with the 360?
I know, that's tough.
I'm playing my 360 a ton. It's easy enough because Bungie was already doing stuff on PC. Yeah, Halo would have come to PC instead.
You gotta hack that thing. Gears of War. Time to load up the USB stick.
I couldn't find one. I had one in my Amazon shopping cart and I forgot to check out. And then like the next day I was like, I don't feel like doing this.
I've done that so
many
times.
You can't find a USB stick.
I've done that before. I've been in my Amazon cart and I'm just like, safer later.
You don't have a flash drive anywhere in your house?
Not a free one. I mean, I'm sure I do. I'm not looking for it though. Like, I don't care that much. I have, like, I was playing Hit and Run today.
Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
On my 360.
We're trying.
Backwards compatible. Screen tearing and all.
Randy Romano says, RGT, you watching AEW Forbidden Door tomorrow, and just want to say thank you for keeping the Spawncast going. Best thing going on Saturday.
I'm actually considering picking it up. I know they're in England, so it might actually be an early start time. 1 p.m. like Stern, 6 hours earlier.
Incoming!
Yeah, that might be good for the afternoon. Yeah, I might check it out. I like the card. I think the card looks pretty cool. Oh, it says actually it started sort of the I could have been down for a while. Game's gorgeous. It is.
More
rockets?
Not long. A little excessive, don't you think?
Plus, download and play it. They said that the PlayStation Plus contract, they got from it, save the development. Coming out of Mario says Munahara is trying to engineering himself out of his own controversy, but doesn't seem to work right now. Mario. Supplement that Sonic outdone by Bubsy.
What? Is it National Rocket Day or something?
Metro says John Trails music. Sky FC is first, and he played release order. Everyone agrees. The full series is on PC, PlayStation. Why wait in 2030 for 2 and 3 remakes?
With the Monado.
It's Monado.
How'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
Now we just need this Monado Max in here. We have the trilogy of Monado.
That's so good. That's the first time I've seen that. Yo, that's awesome.
Formerly Chuck says, good thing Ninja Gaiden 4 isn't on UE5. Yeah. Teacher says, Metal Gear Solid and all those other games aren't important, just play the trails in the sky.
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
First sentence. Seriously, if you set aside time for Sky, you won't regret it. I started the demo.
I am so excited for Sky, and it looks like they've got everything.
Okay, I'm just clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead.
Play the Switch
They're okay.
Via backwards compatibility. Not even paying the $1. It runs at 60 at target 60. It's great. If you because the Switch upgrade for $1.
What's with the $1? What's with that?
They gotta charge something. I think that's what happened there. That they make them charge something.
Well, they probably have to pay Nintendo for the use of their servers to get that update out to people. So they take a loss if they don't. Maybe.
Yeah. So they just charge the looks. Like there's some other weird ones. I think what was it?
I know Fantasy Light's that weird one too, right? $12 and $9.
You guys all right?
50 cents or something like that.
We were just about to call for backup.
They gotta charge
I think I'm it.
But either way,
lead the way.
Dude,
we'll be right behind you.
Great. It's got a new. Oh man, I cannot wait. I think it's gonna be fantastic. September 19th.
Heads up, boss.
Wesley says, "Is this the most disappointing generation?" I think it depends what it is. Yeah, that's true. We also have some time. Still have a couple years.
I'll say this. I think that from a first-party standpoint, it can be pretty disappointing between Microsoft and Sony at times. I think from a third-party standpoint, there's definitely some...
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head.
This generation is more than the 8th generation, like Microsoft.
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B.
We still have a couple years left in this generation, and Sony most likely will have a couple games to close out the generation.
Hey Yuri, looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll.
So.
Good news is, you're Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Right at the end of the generation.
Take him down.
So,
now.
Let's see.
With pleasure.
Let's see.
Jeremiah, he's my future. He's the one. Right here, right now. We'll show you how.
Why are you laughing, Sean? That's super chat. That was just this one? Yeah.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Crashed one too many times, formed a basketball
Get the chopper
league.
ready. I won't be long.
There you go. Cody says, I don't want
Surprised
ultra
you
graphics.
made
I
it
just want
this
a game
far.
that looks and performs good. I miss the era
But your
of creative artistic
foolishness
design like Final Fantasy IX.
ends now.
Well, I mean, it is kind of interesting when you see like PS2 games with like internal upscaling and like how good they
you
look.
do
Like,
know
yeah,
I can
obviously
still
some
see
of the
you, right?
background textures and stuff, like the character models and stuff. I don't know. It seems like gaming and games themselves gotten like so large or something that
Oh, for me?
there's
You shouldn't have.
there's some sort of like standard that companies feel like they need to hit or something. You gotta appeal to the masses. So I feel like they've done enough focus group testing to know that realistic graphics have the best shot at selling a ton, but if it doesn't, well, you're left with that is a somewhat generic looking game actually. If
It's so wild to think that, like, they have those people looking into it and being like, oh, everything has to look way better. Everything has to look as realistic as possible. Yet games like Minecraft and Roblox beat them out, like, month after month after month.
Gotta wait for an opening.
Yeah. It's like they forgot. Whatever.
Show says, I don't want Square Enix to remake Marvel's 9. They would turn that was actually split parts like Sub 7 remake spirit, the plot, and the words censored. Well,
you'd be dead by the time it did all the parts.
I mean, for that one, yeah. It's my understanding that this remake, remaster thing that keeps being thrown around is more of a one-to-one than what